3, go!
Welcome to Billy B's Designs. Today, we're going to show you how to build Sally.
Alright, welcome back. So, still doing body work. Last time I think we got that piece tacked in. I got it all welded up. I haven't ground it yet. Gonna do this little front section right here. Get that all taken care of. I got the little pieces welded in for the fender to screw it back on. I cut that out because I was going to do it, but there's going to be too much trying to line up. So what I did, I ended up putting it back on, tacking it up, welding it up. I still got a couple places to take care of. And I decided I'm going to run a seam this way. I think it'll look better. And I'm just going to run a piece right over top of it so it clears it. I just think it was better and easier to keep this fender tight so it's not flopping around. I got to run some bracing on the inside so that the front end stays pretty good. Right now I'm getting a little bit of bowing. I'm getting a little bend in there from flipping the hood open and closed. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I actually found these pieces right here online, and that'll save me a whole lot of fabrication. And they weren't that bad. They were pretty cheap. So I went ahead and ordered them. I got one for each side. I got the piece for the back right here that goes right down there to take care of all that. I'll cut that in a little while. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I got this piece right here ordered. It comes way up. It's up here and goes all over, but that's cool because then all I got is this little tiny piece right here and here, because the rest of that looks good. And then it's onto the doors. And that's all the crazy heavy body work I'm gonna do. The rest of it's gonna be all sanding and bondoing and all that stuff. I think we're gonna start moving the motor out, getting it cleaned up. I'll go through it one more time, just oil it up and get all that, and got little odds and ends here and there to finish up on the front end here. I want to cut them headlights out and put new pieces in for the headlights. I got a couple big pieces over here that I can take it out of. Right here. I think that piece right there is big enough to do both sides. I don't know. I'll measure it out. All right, guys. That's the update. So I'll come back when I got a little bit more. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. And now, that's what it looks like. Just got it all welded in, fixed up. So now that whole side is finished. The only thing I got left over here is the door. Got all that kind of ground in and blended. Still got to finish it up back here. It's just roughing it in, making sure that all the welds are solid, and I'm gonna knock down the high spots. And then of course, when we start doing the primer and the body fill, that's when all the work comes in. It just seems like it takes forever. Alright, so that's the update. I got that fixed up, and all that rust cut out there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that fender back on and do like I did over here. Like I showed you earlier, we'll get that put back on. Like I said, I got a lot of finish work to do, but it's what it is, part of the process. I'm getting it done. It's coming together nice, so I like it. Just waiting on them pieces back there to come in, and then all the welding stuff, it's pretty close to being done. So I'm happy with the way the progress is coming. All right, guys, I'll give you another update soon. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? How you doing? All right, so we're back at it. The Sally build. You can see I got the hood all set up right now. So let me give you a peek at what's going on here. Did a little bit of work. Didn't put. All right. So here's what I did. I put the bar across to tie the two together. I put the down bar in. I'm just running a framework all the way around the front end to keep it together, stiffen it up a little bit, because when you pull it up, yeah, it gets a little floppy. So we're just starting it off. I set it back a little bit like that. I modified them a little bit so that it closes and locks a little better. Still not going to get into anything. Both sides just got that. I just got that chain there temporarily. I want to make something a little better that looks a little better. I might reinforce some tabs down there just to make sure that they hold better, so I won't have to use that. Let it support it on its own. So that's what I'm doing. Today I think I'm going to run a rod from here, from right here down to that tab down at the fender down there, right there, and just to give us a little more support. It's still kind of wiggly. Don't really like it too much, but I want to do the trim work here like I was talking. So that's what I'm going to start on today. I picked up some round rod so I can stiffen up the fenders and stuff. Alright, I'll get back to you when I get that far. Thanks for watching. Alright, quick little update on what I'm doing with Sally here. So we got the hood where we want it, you know, pretty good. Lines are pretty good, except for there. I don't like that, so we're gonna do away with that. Everything's sitting where I want it to, but that gap, I don't like it. It's not gonna look good. So this is what I've been working on. Got a little filler piece to close that gap up. All right, and then once it's in there and it's all blended, ain't nobody gonna see it once I tell them. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now, getting that. Also did a little bit of work starting to mock up the steering, kind of just threw the seats in about where they're gonna go. Got a brake system started on it. I'll show you all that once I get this piece all tacked in and get the other side done too, because both sides are the same, so at least everything's laying right where I want it to. So we got same kind of gap on this side. Alright, I'll get back to you. Alright guys, wanted to get this in real quick. Just a little lip I'm making. It is super pain in the butt, especially with none of the shrinkers or anything that I need here at the house. So I just use the old slot a little bit, beat it with a hammer till it conforms. But it's exactly what we needed. I'm just gonna run down through, do the whole thing, and I'll get back to you. We're gonna do the other side the same way. All right, I'll give you all right, so remember, we had that big old gap down both sides. Now we have no gap. It's gonna be even all the way down. All that'll be welded in and blended. You'll never see it. Conforms to the curve real nice. It's all set up. I like it. The gap is even all the way down. You know, a little more body work we're gonna do anyway. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. Gonna knock this side out, finish up that. Got a couple little pieces to replace in the back, and all this long body work, tedious body work is done. I still want to do a little bit more to the fender. It's kind of wobbly there. I'm gonna run another rod up there. I only got one right now. Needs two at least. And then I'll start knocking out them little pieces back here. And yeah, pretty much that's be done, and then we'll start getting all the mechanical stuff finished up. Still debating. I gotta do the headlights, so that's gonna be a little bit. I got plenty of metal. Time is getting to be, in essence, you know, essential thing. I'm running out of it, so. All right. Anyway, we'll keep going. See you. Alrighty. So here we go. Replacing this panel here. So what I did was I just kind of knocked out some of this bad stuff here. Yeah, I got these replacement panels. I actually found them for this car. It's amazing. That's pretty awesome. So all I did, let's see if I can do this. One-handed. I just kind of got it close to where I wanted it, a little bit lower, and scribed a line. So what I'll do is I'll cut all that out, and then just fit, trim, and then tack it all in. So I got all this cut out right there. I'm gonna get this panel in first, and that'll help bridge all this stuff. All right, so I'll be back, show you what it looks like. This is pretty much the last of it all on this side, except for the door, a little bit on the door skin. And then I got the other side a couple places. The other side's nowhere near as bad as this side was, but it's getting there. It's all pretty solid now. And then actually, I got this piece back here. I got it right here. So hopefully I have all the body work done. Well, all the replacement panels done, put it that way. And then the real body work starts, like, everywhere. But it's getting close. Alright, I'll update you in a minute. Alright, so this is how we do it. We cut it out, trim it, trim it, trim it, and trim it. And we get it really close. Get it real close. And then what I'll do here is I'll just sand it and sand it and sand it until it completely fits, and then we'll weld it in. So I'll show you once I get it all tacked in place. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so there we go. Got that patch plate tacked in, pretty decent. Looks good, nice and flush. Runs with the body lines. We'll weld it in and grind it, and then that is pretty much all I have on this side, except for that door and a little bit of that fender. And the metalwork part is done, and I can start concentrating on sanding and primer and all that stuff, because I want to get it at least in prime, and then start setting the motor and everything like that. I wanted to get all this body work done just because I knew it was going to take forever. Still got a lot of grinding and a lot of finishing up to do, but trying to get all this metal work done, because that's the long, boring, tedious process besides, you know, block sanding and everything. But this is the stuff that their kids really can't help me with. As far as the metal work goes, you know, I only got the one helmet, so it ain't like they can watch. I might pick up another helmet when I do the other side, but for now, that's the update. That's what we got. We're doing good.